Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm checking out the Opera 03 and the Opera 05, two new earbuds from Soundpeats that are available on Kickstarter only for now. Both of these earbuds have high-res audio and LDAC support. And look, these buzzwords, they just mean that these earbuds are capable of getting so much closer to true high fidelity or audiophile level sound quality than older earbuds. And look, Soundpeats earbuds are usually a little bit inexpensive with a lot of features, but the Opera 03 and 05, they do have a slightly higher price point than the normal Soundpeats earbuds. Maybe that's why Soundpeats chose to offer them on Kickstarter. If you're interested in grabbing these incredible sounding earbuds, be a backer on Kickstarter now because you can pick up the Opera 03 for $59, which is $20 off retail, and the 05 for $69, which is $30 off their retail. Both the 03 and the 05 have excellent specs and features. They have Soundpeats App support, they have up to 9 hours of battery life, IPX4 water resistant so you can use them for active workouts, and they have active noise cancellation and 4 noise canceling mics for excellent phone calls. We'll check out that later. And other than the colors, the Opera 03 and 05 have identical cases. The Opera 03 is a champagne colored accents, and the 05 has gold colored accents. You know, it's not really the smallest case around. It doesn't support wireless charging, but it does feel high quality with the Soundpeats logo etched in on the back. It's got a good solid USB port, and the hinge itself is very solid. It's got a single button on the side for getting the buds into Bluetooth connection mode, and there's that one smart light on the case that shows green when it's fully charged, yellow when it's mid-charge, and red when it needs to be charged. Now, like I said, the buds themselves will last about 9 hours on a charge in normal mode. The case will charge the buds in about an hour and a half, and you'll get a total of about 33 hours playtime. Those times will go down if you're in LDAC mode or using ANC, but this is the max that you can expect using these buds, which is actually a solid amount of time. The Opera 03 and the 05 will connect to your phone as soon as you open the case. I mean, the buds themselves look identical other than that, again, other than that coloring. They have this same shape as, let's say, the Mini Pro, which is that dual or that bi-level hybrid design. And I think the one drawback that I have about the size and shape of these earbuds is they do tend to stick out of my ears a little bit when I'm wearing them. And to me, that's probably one of the biggest drawbacks on these earbuds. On the buds, you'll have dual noise canceling mics. So you look around at the features of the bud. It's a good looking bud. It's got some wording on there. It's got the dual microphones on there. And it has Soundpeats' great touch controls. They're available for all the controls except for previous track. So you'll have to use your voice assistant, which is a triple tap, in order to access that previous track. Now, either earbud can be used independently, and that is a full mono mode that you get when you're using one earbud on this pair of earbuds. Before we get into talking about the sound quality on the Opera 03 and 05, let's check out the mic quality.
This is a real-life microphone test of the Soundpeats Opera 03. They got 4 noise-canceling microphones on these bad boys. They got noise canceling as well. This is a brutal January day here outside of Baltimore City. It's very windy. You can probably see the leaves on the ground blowing around like crazy. My short hair blowing around like crazy. And the cars going by around me are actually moving pretty quick. And it is just like, you know, there's no leaves on any of the trees. The flag is actually blowing. You could see straight out at the place next door to me here. And it is quite a tough test for an actual set of earbuds and their microphone. So this is what it would be like in a real world test of the Soundpeats Opera 03. Let me know what you think in the comments of the sound quality of these microphones. All right, this is a microphone test of the Soundpeats Opera 05. Again, this is January. It is very windy out here. The flag is pointing straight out. I'm going to wait for a car to come by in the background so that we can test out the microphone quality of the Opera 05. But this is what it would sound like if you took a real-life call with the Opera 05 while you were outdoors. I think I can hear a car coming from the background, so I'm going to wait for that to go by, and that's going to give us a full test. Yeah, an SUV, so it went by. Oh, another SUV. That's going to be the test of the noise blocking features of these noise canceling microphones. And overall, an excellent sounding earbud from Soundpeats, the Opera 05. And this is going to give you a good test of the real world quality of these microphones.
So that was a real world mic test. I think my voice sounds pretty clear. It does a pretty good job of blocking out background noise. I think you could definitely use these for professional phone call use. Now, as far as sound quality goes, I have been singing the praises of dual driver earbuds every pair that I get that I review. This is way better than older earbuds where there's just one dynamic drivers. And these SoundPeats Operas are in that category. The Opera 03 have a 12mm dynamic driver for a really controlled and seriously powerful bass, and one balanced armature driver to handle the high frequencies. That's a great setup. The Opera 05 includes a second balanced armature driver that gives you even more high end. It's going to give you great brightness and a little bit more ability to show detail and positioning of your high frequencies. But look, both of these earbuds sound absolutely amazing, particularly in LDAC mode. So let me take a minute and show you how to turn on LDAC mode, since it's not automatic, at least on my Samsung phone and on my other OnePlus phones. So you'll want to confirm that you're using LDAC in the same way that I'm showing you here. It may be slightly different, but this is what you do. You go into your settings on your Android phone, you double click into your Bluetooth, open up your connection for your Opera 03 or your 05, and here's the LDAC setting that you just simply turn on. I recommend listening to any kind of music genre with these earbuds. I've had them for quite a while actually, and bass is not a problem with these. Bass heads will enjoy them. It has super powerful bass. It has super punchy bass. The highs, because of those balanced armature drivers on the 03 or the dual balanced armature drivers on the 05s, are bright, they're forward. You get fantastic stereo imaging and separation from left and right, plus front to back, even using the out-of-the-box SoundPeats Classic EQ setting. But this hardware is so good, you can go into the app using the equalizer and you can either use some of their 8 built-in presets, or you can tune these however you'd imagine. The hardware is good enough that it will let you really tune these the way that you might like. So let's go over it. Powerful, tight, punchy bass, forward vocals, high frequencies with excellent details, and a top end that is really awesome. The 03 sounds so good that it's hard to imagine why you would spend extra for the 05. I mean, it's just more of a good thing on the high frequencies. It does add a little bit of extra imaging details, but for me personally, it's almost too much on the top end because my tastes don't run that bright, at least the way my ears work. But I do recommend you buy either pair. Use the SoundPeats app to tweak the settings the way you like, and you'll have one of the best sounding sub-$100 pair of earbuds on the market. And these earbuds absolutely get loud for you people who really are addicted to volume. I measure them at 105 decibels. So going along with that great sound, these do have active noise canceling and an ambient mode. It is a very usable ambient mode, in fact, so it kind of amplifies your surroundings a little bit. And people have asked me on the channel, they write in and say, hey, does the ambient mode amplify your surroundings so you can hear things a little bit better than if you were just normally listening? And in a way, they do that. So when you're in ambient mode and it is quiet, you're not playing any music or anything, you can hear a little bit of that amplification of the sound around you. It's just something you might need to get used to. Now the ANC mode is also a really good ANC. It's not top of the line, but it will block out engine sounds, refrigerator sounds, things like fans and whatnot. It'll also block out some portion of like human voice, but it'll also overall just lower the volume of almost all the sounds around you. So look, overall, I wholeheartedly recommend these earbuds for everyone except for the tiniest eared folks amongst us, because like I said, they do stick out just a little bit from my head when I wear them. And that is just something to consider if you're a smaller eared person. And that does wrap up my quick review of the SoundPeats 03 and 05. Thanks for watching and see you next time on Sozen's Gadgets.